Algebra 2, Set 95, More Nonlinear Systems. Okay, so if you're given the following linear systems, we have had ways to solve these before. If we're looking at the top one is two hyperbolas. So if you have two hyperbolas, it's possible to find four intersections or four solutions for two hyperbolas. And then if you look at the second one is a circle and a line. So if you have a circle and a line, it's possible to have two solutions for that kind of a situation. So we're just going to do some more practice with solving these systems of equations. In this case, we've got a line and a hyperbola. So we have xy equals 4. We can solve for x. X is equal to 4 over y. So 6 times 4 over y minus y equals 5. We're just taking it and plugging it into that top equation again. And then if we multiply 6 times 4 over y, we get 24 over y minus y equals 5. Multiply everything by y, and you get 24 minus y squared equals 5y. If we move everything over to the right side, we get y squared plus 5y minus 24 equals 0. So we can factor this. We can figure out what multiplied by what is going to give you negative 24, and then add to give us 5. When we factor this, we find that if we add 8 and subtract 3, if we multiply by positive 8 and negative 3, then we get negative 24, and we add to get positive 5. So the solution in this case is y equals 3 and negative 8. We can take that and plug those in to figure out what x is. So 3 times x equals 4. So x is equal to 4/3. So our first solution is 4/3, 3, that point, and then our second solution is going to be x equals negative 1/2, so negative 1/2 comma negative 8. Okay, so again, we have hyperbola and a line, and when we find the intersection of those two, we get 4/3, 3, and negative 1/2, negative 8. Okay, next example, solve this system. So we have a circle and a hyperbola, and in this case, what we can do, if you look, you have matching terms, so we can solve by elimination. If we add both of these equations together, the y squareds are going to drop out. So we have 3x squared is equal to 3. So in other words, x squared is equal to 1. Now we have to be careful because there are two possible solutions here. X can equal 1, but it also can equal negative 1, because negative 1 squared is also equal to 1. So since there are two possible solutions, we need to plug both a positive 1 in and a negative 1 in to find what our y's are going to be. So we'll start with positive 1. 1 squared plus y squared equals 9. So y squared is 8, and y is plus or minus the square root of 8. So our solution in this case, we have plus or minus 2 square roots of 2. So we have 1, 2 square roots of 2, or 1, negative 2 square roots of 2. But we're not done because we still have this negative 1 to plug in. So if we plug in negative 1 and square it, we're going to get the same thing. So we end up getting plus or minus 2 square roots of 2 again. So our other solution is negative 1, 2 square roots of 2, and negative 1, negative 2 square roots of 2. So again, we have 4 solutions, and that shows up here with a hyperbola and a circle. There are 4 possibilities of where those lines would intersect.